Good afternoon, all. Hope y'all are doing well and having a great Monday so far. What I wanted to do really quickly is just come to you with another check-in video, just to kind of show you some things in the course, talk about some due dates, and then give you a little bit of kind of introductory information as you approach the this upcoming unit, Unit 4. As you've already noticed, the course is moving along pretty quickly, so I want to try to give you some really good pointers and things to remember that will help you as you move throughout the latter part of this course. Quick note to you before I get into the course content. Your midterm grades have been posted. I've done all of the grading up to this point is completed. That does include the first response paper and includes the midterm exam. So your midterm letter grade has been posted. If you haven't already taken a look at that, feel free to do so soon. And also keep in mind the last day to withdraw from the class with a W is going to be tomorrow, tomorrow the 23rd. Just make sure to keep that in mind. Most of you are in really good shape right now, so that shouldn't even really be a concern unless there are extenuating things that are happening. And if there is something you want to talk about related to that, again, just let me know. You and I can set up a time to talk. You can send me an email, whatever. I'll be more than happy to help you with that. All right, so let's go into the course. Okay. So again, I mentioned midterm grades are posted. If you want to take a look at those, feel free to do so. The midterm letter grade is in there. And of course, you should be able to see your current percentage grade too. Of course, last day to withdraw with a W is going to be tomorrow, so just make sure to keep that in mind. Now, let's go to Unit 4. Now, Unit 4 is a really great unit, in my opinion, because this is a unit that really has you focusing a lot on modernism. Modernism is a really fascinating period in American literature. Again, it's one of my favorites. I've said that about a lot of the different writers you've been reading and analyzing and things like that throughout the course so far. But this particular unit is really, really interesting. A lot of really great writers that you may recognize, that are really influential. T.S. Eliot is a very big one that you really want to keep in mind as you move throughout this unit. William Faulkner. F. Scott Fitzgerald, of course, all of you, I'm sure, are familiar with The Great Gatsby. That is his text, kind of the pinnacle one that everyone remembers, although he did write a lot of other things as well. Also, Robert Frost, a very famous poet. I know in middle school, high school, I'm sure you read his work. Zora Neale Hurston. She wrote the very influential and still very widely read novel, Their Eyes Are Watching God. You'll be reading one of her short stories, Sweat. Then Ellen Glasgow, and then Langston Hughes. Again, there's a lot of really great authors and poets to look at in this unit, so I really hope that you enjoy it. And again, one of the things that I think is true of all the units for this class is that you will probably gravitate toward a certain writer, a certain poet more than others, and that's fine. That's actually the beauty of the way a lot of assignments for this class are designed, is that you have the ability to choose people that you can talk about in a really meaningful and purposeful way, which you've been doing a really good job of throughout the class. So just continue to do that work. Now, the activities for this particular unit. Let me click on that. Okay, so you do have your Unit 4 reading quiz. This is going to be due on the 24th by 11:59, so that's coming up. But you have a couple days to get that finished. Some of you are already doing it. Feel free to go ahead and complete it as you would like to. Just know it's due on the 24th at 11:59. Also, you do have your discussion board, and that is what is right up here at the top. Unit 4 discussion is due on the 27th by 11:59, so you have until this coming Saturday, Saturday, to complete this. Again, just like the other discussion boards, you do have options for every single one of the writers and poets for this particular unit. Choose the one that resonates the most with you. Make sure that you're hitting the length. It needs to be between 300 and 350 words. I do want you to make sure you meet this, and I am checking it. So please make sure you meet it, and meet it meaningfully, meaning whatever you're producing and writing about to get to that 350 is being done in a really clear and purposeful way. And of course, make sure you do reply to one of your classmates. Again, that's really important too, because it demonstrates that you're engaging with other people's work, which is really, really helpful and good to keep in mind. All right, so that is what is due in the upcoming unit. Of course, one of the things that I would encourage you to go ahead and take a look at too, it's not due until July 2nd, but go ahead and take a look at the requirements for the scholarly article summary assignment. I did email you all, I believe it was last week, and gave you an updated location where all of the scholarly articles can be found. In fact, if you're looking at the unit, looking at this particular unit, the very last thing under the content for the class is a link to all of the scholarly articles for this particular class. You click into Curriculum Builder, and that comes up, and you click See Current Reading List. And it takes a second, and then there are all of the readings that you can choose from for that assignment. So again, keep that in mind as you move forward. And then the very last thing I want to show you is your next extra credit assignment, and I'll post a link to this when I post the video here in just a few minutes. So this particular extra credit assignment asks you to look closely at T.S. Eliot and the poem that you're going to be looking at in this unit, The Love Song of J. Alfred Prufrock. I am a big believer in poetry being read and heard. And honestly, some of the best ways for you to understand a poem is to be able to audibly hear it read, whether it's by by the poet or by somebody else. And the beautiful thing is, with this particular poem, we do have the ability to hear T.S. Eliot actually read it to us. So go into the discussion board, look for this assignment, look for the instructions, and again, feel free to complete it. I will post a due date for this shortly. I'll post it in the extra credit instructions here before I get everything posted. So I believe that covers just about everything for this unit. If you have any questions about anything, let me know. I'm more than happy to help you out with anything that you need. If you want to discuss your grade, whatever it is, let me know. I'm available throughout the week, of course. You can send me an email. I'm checking email usually a couple times a day. And then, of course, I'm always available on Fridays during my regular office hours. So if you need anything throughout this upcoming week and as you're working on things, let me know. I'm here to help you all out. Hope you all have a wonderful day. I look forward to seeing more great work, and take care.